I did not foresee this being an issue, having a fairy. I had no idea that having a fairy toddler was going to cause this issue, and this is a big bad issue. Oh boy, Lily's got her work cut out for her with this toddlerino. Oh boy. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge, where my sim Lily wants to have lots of different occult babies. And in this episode, we're going to be having a plant sims baby, but not just a plant sim, the plant sim. We're going to be having Spruce Almighty's baby. I'm so excited. So with that being said, let's jump into the Sims 4, let's catch up with the Platt family, and let's have Spruce Almighty's baby. And the first thing that I want to do in catching up with the Platt family is actually going to be catching up with the extended Platt family, because I really want to show you Jeff and Jazmine's child makeovers. We're going to start with Jeff. So this is Jeff's everyday wear. It's pretty much all werewolves head to toe. I love the shorts with the werewolf tail. I love the cap with the werewolf ears. He hasn't got his werewolf form yet. He will when he's a teenager. So, oh, that's actually his party wear, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as his everyday wear. Yes, I just had a lot of fun putting this together. I really like his vibe. For his sleepwear, I've got this little horse ranch romper. I don't know, I was going with kind of a brown vibe for him, and it kind of fit the vibe. And we've already seen his party wear. So then for his hot weather wear, we've got this little outfit. This is not a werewolf's outfit, but it kind of gives foresty wood vibes is kind of what I was going with. For his cold weather wear, we've got this little jumper, which again is not werewolves. This is horse ranch. I really like this little horse ranch mesh. And yeah, this is just his vibe. So that is Jeff as a child. And then for Miss Jazmine, here we have her in her everyday wear. I wanted to give her trendy, slightly futuristic looking kind of vibe. So this jacket in this swatch with like the sleeves on the little undershirt kind of gives me like futuristic looking and also very trendy. She has a Journey to Bar 2 hair on, these little cargo pants, super cute. So that's her everyday wear. For her sleepwear, we've got this nightgown. I love this nightgown. I use it all the time, and it could give me alien if I think about it too hard, and I'm not, so that's fine. For party wear, we've seen it before. It is her everyday wear once again. For her hot weather wear, we've seen this before, this white dress. I didn't know what else to go with really. And for her cold weather wear, we have this sparkly, shiny little tracksuit with the star on it, because, you know, she's an alien. It's all good. So that is Jazmine's child makeover. Mr. Dylan Silver Sweater. Oh my god, he's a young adult! Congratulations, Dylan! I'm sorry that we missed your birthday party, but he is officially a young adult, which is so good. And the last update before we jump into Lily's Platt family is here we are at the cemetery. I've brought the 3 graves that we had from the end of last episode. We've been back here. I've changed this portrait to be Keanu Reeves, but for some reason it's just kind of showing up as a white square, not showing up as Keanu Reeves' portrait, but it's fine. And then in this crypt, we do have Keanu Reeves' urn. Also, I have gone through and bought Noah and Mickey here as well. So if we take a swing around, here is Mickey's little gravesite, all decorated. And also over here, we have Noah's gravesite decorated as well. So that's what I had to do for the end of last episode. Alright, but here we are catching up with the Platt family, Lily's Platt family, that we are playing with today. So we currently have 6 in the household, very nice. We have our oldest child, Mr. Casper, who is a young adult. It's all good. So we need to get him to cross-stitch level 5 and also to candle making level 5. It would be super nice. We're a little bit behind on that, but it's okay. We've got plenty of time to work on that with Mr. Casper, all good. Then we have Mr. Herman, who is the child of the hermit, and he is a child. He is a grade school C student. We do have Mr. Herman going to school today, his first day of school. We have done his homework, and I did not do a school project. That's okay. There is still a chance that he could become a B student today, which would be pretty cool, honestly. Not a big deal if he doesn't though. So with that being said, for his child life, we are just working on the mental skill, because that's what he wants to do for his child life anyway. And for the skills and the requirements for the child of the hermit, he's going to need to get to level 5 of the herbalism skill and also catch 5 insects. So over the weekend, the upcoming weekend, we're going to have to go back to Granite Falls so we can catch 5 insects and maybe get started on the herbalism skill. I don't know if he can start it as a child. We'll just have to wait and see. So with that being said, next up we have two infants, Miss Faye and Mr. Pip, the child of the fairy. And Miss Faye herself is a fairy. She is an infant though. They are both infants, and currently we have them both at the exact same place, I think. We've got sit up for Miss Faye. She's just got to have 3 attempts at crawling and she'll be good to go. And then Mr. Pip, yep, he can sit up as well. So just 3 attempts at crawling and he'll be good to go. So definitely tomorrow that we will be able to age both of the infants up. Or well, today I should say, because it is Wednesday. And then at the end of last episode, we had a baby, the child of the night wraith, Miss Nyx. Is it today? I think it's today. Yes, it's today that we get to age Nyx up into an infant. And the last thing I have to mention is we do have 11,140 simoleons, and that is because at the end of last episode, in between last episode and this one, I gave a beautiful bedroom makeover to what will be the bedroom for the children of the fairy. I freaking love this bedroom. It is my new absolute favorite, and I don't think we're going to be able to top it. It is the exact woodland vibes that I was looking for and more. So exceeded. Very good. So if you would like to see the video of me giving this bedroom its makeover, I will link it in the pinned comment down below. But with that being said, everyone needs to go to bed because it's very early in the morning. So let's bring on Wednesday morning.
5 hours later.
All right, it is 11 minutes past 5 on Wednesday morning. Mr. Herman is awake. Yes, we do have some grief happening, don't we? He's also lost a tooth. So I'm going to get you to pull out your loose tooth, my guy. All right, Mr. Herman, off to school you go. You've got to work very hard today. Yes, please, and thank you very much. I would love it if you could become a B student. That would be freaking huge. He's super sad, though, so I don't know if he'll be able to make it. We're going to get him to work hard, and we'll see what happens, okay? I'm going to get Mr. Casper started. Oh, I forgot that he's macabre. I love his portrait. I love that. I'm going to buy some ingredients in order for him to be able to start making candles. I want to get started on the candle making skill because maybe he can make some candles and we can sell them for money. That would be fantastic. So I'm just going to buy a whole heap of wax. And then I'm going to buy 1 of each of the dyes for the minute, and we'll see what we can do for making some candles. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's got to have bits and pieces as well. So what I might do instead then is get Casper to just start on doing a new cross stitch hoop, because we do have some large hoops. We've got some new patterns that we can do. I want to have a look at doing some more phrases though, maybe some phrases. Oh, live every day like it's Taco Tuesday. That sounds like me. I love tacos. So let's just get him to do that. Live every day like it's Taco Tuesday. This little phrase on this, well, it's not going to be little, it's going to be big on a large cross stitch hoop. But Lily has finished her jog. So with that being said, I've not done this before. I haven't even researched it. I'm just assuming that we're going to be able to have Spruce Almighty's baby. We'll find out. Also, I'm pretty sure that Spruce Almighty's pronouns are they, them. So I will be referring to them as they, them. And when we have their baby, we're going to also refer to them as parent. Now, I'm assuming it's going to be over here in Spruce Dairy Grove. It's a haven for bohemian and nature-loving Sims who love gardening, living off the land and mastering the apothecary skill. Nature enthusiasts flock here to forage amongst the picturesque trees and bathe in the tranquil stream. The neighborhood takes its name from the local legend Spruce Almighty, the community's loving garden pal. I'm just going to come to this place here because I'm pretty sure there's like a tree stump that we call Spruce Almighty from with like a face on it. Think of like, I can't remember her name. It's going to drive me crazy. In Pocahontas? Aha! This. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. You totally get the Pocahontas vibe right now, don't you? Anyway, we're going to summon on this tree stump right here.
Sim!
Lillian has summoned Spruce Almighty, everyone's favorite garden pal. Spruce can only be here for so long before they have to return to the Glaswood tree, but they are happy to help Sims with their luck, gardening, or just chat. Maybe even have a baby. That's what I'm hoping. Hi, Spruce Almighty. Look at you, you're a garden pal. Wowee. I'm really hoping that we can have a baby with you. Maybe we'll have a romantic introduction. I don't know what their preferences are, romantic preferences are, but I know that there is a big love story between Spruce Almighty and Mother Nature as well. So let's just see how this romantic introduction goes. I mean, Spruce Almighty seems like they're about it. Romantic satisfaction begins. Thank you so much, Spruce. We can try for a first kiss. So let's see, Lily. Can we first kiss with Spruce Almighty right now?
What's the open noise symbol?
I mean, Spruce Almighty was very much about Lily, and we are having first kiss. Oh, you do love to see that. Who do we have a negative relationship with? What happened there? Let's just see if we can take Spruce Almighty home with us for just a second. I'm sure there's a bush around here that we could woohoo in, but I just really want to woohoo with Spruce Almighty in the venue closet. Oh, I can't bring Spruce Almighty. We can woohoo in a bush. Now, I forgot to mention last episode with the night rate that I have Risky Woohoo turned on to 100%. So even though we can't try for a baby with Spruce Almighty, and we couldn't try for a baby with the night wraith because I have Risky Woohoo on to 100%, a normal woohoo will result in a pregnancy. So would you like to woohoo with me, Spruce Almighty? Yeah, let's go. I don't even know where the bush is, but as long as they know, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. All right, here is that bush. Well, Lily, look at you go. Is this the first time that we're woohooing outside of home in this gameplay? I'm not sure. What are you looking at? Netra? Netra Lewis, you saw nothing, okay? This is a private moment. Wow, those fireworks, am I right or am I right? Okay, I'm happy to go home. Thank you so much, Spruce Almighty, because we should be pregnant with Spruce's baby. It should be fine, right? All right, Lily, I need you very pretty please to come and take a pregnancy test on that toilet. It is a little bit later in the day than I was actually hoping. I was hoping to get pregnant at like 9 o'clock in the morning. My fault for having unrealistic expectations. It's totally fine. How are the infants? Oh my God, is Faye across the road again? Faye, you're not even just across the road, but you're with this random man. She's just constantly escaping from the house. My goodness, Faye, I'm coming to get you. Lily, please be pregnant right now. That would be so good, please. Yes, Lily is eating for two. That Risky Woohoo coming in clutch. Thank you so much. I'm a poet and I didn't mean to be a poet. Anyway, Pip, how are you going, my guy? I'm gonna get Lily to start teaching you to crawl. We're just going to change your outfit and we're going to get started on crawling attempts, all right? Have you got Faye, Mr. Casper? I know you're sad, but if you could walk a little bit faster. She's on the road on her own. All right, we are currently in attempt number 1 with Mr. Pip. We are about to start attempt number 1 with Miss Faye. And I know I should be working on Casper's skills, but like, I just really need these infants to not be infants anymore. And we're coming into second attempts right now, thank you. All right, second attempts both done now, and we're heading into third attempt for Mr. Pip. Come on, Pip. Yes, Pip, fantastic. Now, Faye, I need you to do it, please, Faye, please. Yes, Faye. Oh my God, so good. This is amazing. I'm just gonna make sure. We're gonna wait until we get the messages. No, because Pip, no, hold on. You saw that and we didn't get the message. You saw that. He was crawling. We did not get the message. I'm giving it to him because seriously, he had it. He crawled, we saw it. This is why I wanted to hang around until we got the messages. I'm keeping an eye on Miss Faye. We saw her crawling too. She should be getting it right now, okay? It literally says crawl around for Miss Faye. But she's scooting, not crawling, and she hasn't got the milestone. So again, I'm giving it to her. This is what I mean when I say buggy stuff has been happening with me for infants. We now have both the infants ready to go. We're gonna have Herman get home from school in a minute, but I just really quickly want to take Casper and go dumpster diving. I'm gonna come to the quarry building because I know that there's a dumpster at the quarry building, so we should be able to dumpster dive for bits there. Would be super nice. Okay, so I can't dive for deals or anything in the dumpster, but they do also have this little recycling home recycler for bits and pieces. And I can recycle from my inventory. Maybe I'll just do like the snake plant, and maybe I'll also do these 2 Alma Mater University Life Awards as well. They are the lamps that I was using to create the focused mood. So I can just recycle those 3 things and get some bits would be super nice. Herman is done with school for the day. He is not a B student. He's going to be close. I knew he was going to be close. It's fine. Tomorrow is Harvestfest. I have not ticked day off work/school, and I think I would like to keep it that way. I just really kind of need Herman to become a B student tomorrow so that on Friday he could become an A student and be aged up into a teenager, meaning that on the weekend he can definitely get started on the herbalism skill as a teenager. So that's the plan, but also the plan right now is for Casper to get some bits. Fantastic. You've received your first bits and pieces from using the recycler. Hover over the recycler or the household funds to see how much you have. Cool. So I'm hoping that that's going to be enough bits to be able to start making some candles. Would be super nice. But let's go home. We will find out at home after we have a birthday party for the infants. Very good. All right, we are going to have a birthday party for a birthday Sims Pip and Faye. Fantastic. We're going to invite guests, which include Mr. Lyric Sparks, who my mouse was already hovered over, and also some of our elderly siblings like Addie. I have a feeling Addie might pass away today, which will be really sad, but that's just the way things go. We will invite Helena. I have a feeling Helena's going to just be invited to every birthday party from now on because she's an elder. We invite all the elderly siblings, but she's not going to die either. So we're going to invite Jazmine and Jeff now that I've shown you their makeovers. We're going to invite Todd, Riley, Skylar, Prince. Oh my goodness. We're getting back to Felix. We're getting back to having lots of elderly siblings. Tabitha. We're going to invite Mr. Dylan Silver Sweater, and that should be it for today. Let's get this birthday party happening.
Moments later.
All right, Miss Faye, happy birthday, Faye. Yay, Faye, so good. There we go. Faye has aged up into a toddlerino. We got top-notch infant for her, which is amazing, but what is she going to be for her toddler life? A silly toddler. Very nice. Thank you, Miss Faye. All right, now while we are having birthday party here, I'm just going to get Faye to get started watching Lilly to work on that thinking skill. You know how it goes. We do the hustle. We hustle hard immediately. We don't take a break. We just hustle. All right, and here we go for Mr. Pip. Happy birthday, Pip. Yay, Pip. Very good, Pip. But there we go. Pip has aged up. Also top-notch infant for Pip as well, which is so good. So let's find out what he's going to be for his toddler life. A charmer. Very nice. Thank you so much. Perfect. But with that being said, the birthday party is going to be over once Lilly puts Pip down. Beautiful. We're going to cancel out of this birthday party. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I did see Jeff and Jazmine as well, so they definitely came, but I don't know where they are at the moment. But with that being said, I am going to give Miss Faye and Mr. Pip their makeover. Actually, no, I won't. I should wait until we age Miss Nyx up into an infant. All right, so happy birthday, Nyx. Yay, Nyx. Oop, why are we lagging? Why? Oh my god, that scared me. I thought my game was crashing then, but it's fine. Nyx has aged up into an infant. Let's find out what kind of infant she's gonna be. A calm infant. Thank you so much, Nyx. That's amazing. Ooh, I've just realized, is she technically gonna be a spellcaster? This Sim's parents had no bloodline traits. Sims with the weak bloodline trait gain an additional talent point at each spellcaster rank to spend towards perks. They also gain spellcaster experience faster and reduce the chance of overloading by 10%. She's a spellcaster. Of course she is. Her genetics are really interesting though. I'm excited to explore them some more. So with that being said, let's do that. Let's jump into Create a Sim. I'll give makeovers for Faye, Pip, and Nyx. I'll see you once they're all complete.
A few minutes later.
Alright, you guys, here we have little Miss Faye the Fairy in her toddler outfit. This little outfit has fairy wings on the back. How could I possibly resist? So cute for her everyday wear. And then for her sleepwear, we've got this very cute little romper. The same one that she wore as an infant, but as a toddler, and she's gonna wear it for her sleepwear as well. Very nice. And then for Mr. Pip, I've kept him in the same outfit that he was wearing as an infant, just because I like the more elven look for him. So then for his sleepwear, I've got him in this little green chicken outfit. I don't know, I just like the green vibes for him. Also, I love this haircut from Enchanted by Nature for him as well. Super cute. And then we have Miss Nyx, who has the biggest blue eyes I have ever seen. She is gorgeous. That's just her genetics. That's all the Night Wraith. I had nothing to do with that. All that I did was give her this very dark look because she is named after Nyx, who is the goddess of night, and I kind of wanted her to look like nighttime. So we've got very dark in her clothing, but because her skin color is all white, it's almost like the moon. And I love that for her. So I've given her this very dark outfit, super cute for her little infant vibes. And then for her sleepwear, I've given her the same Enchanted by Nature outfit that Faye was wearing as an infant, just in this darker color swatch. Is so cute for little Miss Nyx. So that is Miss Faye and Mr. Pip, now toddlers, and Miss Nyx, now an infant. Alright, but Wednesday, 6:02 p.m. I need Herman to get his needs sorted and working on his homework. Nyx's eyes are so big that they almost look like they're all black. They're not, they're blue. You saw them, but they're just so big and beautiful. Like, she's beautiful. What a cutie pie. Alright, we've just finished a potty with Mr. Pip. How far did we get for him? We got halfway to level 2. Fantastic. We got Faye to 17% of level 1. Considering she hasn't been potty yet, I think that's pretty good, actually. Now, while I'm thinking of it, going into Bill Buy, and I'm gonna get the recycle thing for Casper. I'm gonna put it out on his veranda here. This thing, let's get that. We'll pop that out on the balcony here. Can he make any candles? He can make a dip candle. Okay. They take 4 bits and 6, whatever that is, I don't know. Pieces? I don't know. Anyway, so he can make a candle. Very good. We've just got this phone call from Salem saying, I think Tane Ngata is pretty cute. Should I ask him out? Let me see who that is first. Hold on. I was concerned for a second because this is what came up. This picture of a child came up and I was concerned. But clearly by now, Tane is not a child anymore. Clearly Tane has aged up. He's a pre-made playable sim living in Sulani. He lives with his mother, Oleana, and his stepmother, Layla. I didn't really mention it when I gave Salem the makeover, but I was thinking that Salem was perhaps going to be into dating men. So yes, I say yes, go for it. Yay! Very good. Alright, how are we going here for Miss Nyx? I would really just like her to get the reach milestone before we put her to bed. Would be super nice. There we go. Nyx has just got the reach milestone, which is so good. I now feel really good about putting her to bed because she is tired. All right, Herman has just finished his homework, so let's get him off to bed. And it is 20 past 10 at night, so I think we will just bring on tomorrow anyway. So I currently have Lily painting a painting. She's got some spare time now that Miss Nyx and the toddlerinos are asleep. Mr. Casper, I've just got him to finish his cross-stitching hoop. So let's have a look at this live every day like it's Taco Tuesday. Very cute. I love that. But I am going to get him heading off to bed as well. So with that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Thursday. Technically Harvestfest, but we talked about Harvestfest in the last episode. But I'll give you a reminder in the morning.
The next morning.
All right, it is 20 past 5 on Thursday morning. We've just got the Tooth Fairy money, thank you, from the Tooth Fairy. But Mr. Herman is awake. I'm going to get him up, ready for school, having lots of fun today. He needs to have a lot of fun, thank you. Would be super nice. No! Oh no! I was really hoping that I would never, ever experience an ailment. Casper has contracted an ailment. Ailments have various effects and can be a source of suffering or surprising strength. These can come from being very imbalanced. Well, I have balance turned off. But ailments can also be contracted through contagious spread, like interacting with other Sims who have ailments. Well, we haven't. Using a toilet away from Casper's home lot. Again, we haven't. Or sometimes just waking up a little under the weather. Ailments will pass naturally after some time, but Casper may wish to cure it sooner. Ailment cures and preventative elixirs can be crafted at an apothecary table. Visiting a naturopath or fairies have an ability to remove them as well. Try asking a fairy friend. Well, the fairy that he knows is too little to do any of that stuff, but I have just remembered there is a new setting I'm going to need to change. Here, Enchanted by Nature. I'm going to turn off ailment spread because I don't want to have that on. And also you can see I have already disabled balance and imbalance and disabled luck as well. So now at least Casper won't be spreading this ailment to anyone else. He is dazed from creation, impulse, ailment, from contagious spread. From who? No one had it. Casper's thoughts are filled with dreams of crafting. What could he make? Whatever it is, he just knows it's going to be good. Okay, well, my guy, we can definitely do that. At least it seems like it's an okay ailment to have. Look, it's the only thing that I wasn't particularly thrilled about with Enchanted by Nature is ailments. Like, I get, in real life, we get sick. I have just recovered from being sick. So, like, I totally get that. And I love having realistic elements in my Sims game. Like, things like vacuuming and doing laundry. I really like that kind of stuff. But not my Sims getting sick. I don't like it. So it's fine. It is what it is. But 6:01 a.m. it is now Harvestfest, as we can see here. We are sending Mr. Herman off to school today because today Harvestfest is not going to be our official Halloween celebration. That's going to be happening in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge, where we're going to have the Platt Family Halloween celebration like we do every single Halloween. So that's not happening today. We're kind of just treating today like any other day, okay? Casper, I'm gonna really need your help for a second in getting Faye potty trained because I do not want to miss out on this really good potty, okay? Whoa, hold on. Faye is a young fairy still learning to manage her emotions. She may feel sudden anger manifested as a burst of energy which can break nearby objects. Oh goodness. A teen or older fairy can help her manage her emotions, which will temporarily suppress this effect. However, through continued teaching, Faye can overcome this entirely. Emotional struggles from still learning to control emotions. Emotions are hard, especially for a young fairy. Very true, and that's the big thing with fairies is a lot of their power comes from emotions, so... Uh-oh, someone has passed away. Who has passed away right now? There we go, Skylar. Skylar was an elder. It's been coming for a little while. It makes me think that Tabby might be passing away as well because they were twins, and so Tabby should probably be passing away very soon as well. There we go. Here it is for Miss Tabby. Tabitha Bell. Oh, that's right. She became Tabitha Bell because she married Michael Bell from Cottage Living. I remember. Oh, there we go. So with that being said, rest in peace to Skylar and Tabby. Now, something I haven't mentioned yet is Lily's painting last night was a masterpiece. I haven't sold it yet, but it's 3,263 simoleons. So I'm going to get Lily to come and sell that right now. There we go. Up to 13,064 simoleons. Very good. And we should be getting some presents in the mail today from the Platt family as well. We are crushing it. Yes, we are. Oh, the ailment made Casper throw up. You poor guy. I'm really sorry. He left Faye on the potty though. Well, that's very interesting, isn't it? Anyway, it's all good. So we just got Faye to 59% of level 1 of potty, which is fantastic. But like I said, we are going to get Mr. Casper to potty train Pip, and I hear it. I hear it because Faye is angry. We've just had the sink break. You know, it's fine. It's all good. Oh, and the shower. Okay. And the toilet, okay. It's fine. This is fine. How long does this last? Okay, it's fine. There's no point fixing those things until that moodlet goes away for her. So basically what you're telling me is I need to get Faye aged up from a toddlerino as soon as possible. That's what you're telling me right now. Okay, but my girl, Miss Nyx, we're going to get started on doing some tummy time for you. Hopefully getting some milestones sorted for you, my girl. Thank you, Lily. Off you go and do that. Mr. Casper will eventually be able to do some creative stuff today. I just need to get this potty train done for Pip. I'm not going to get the movement skill focused on for these two today. I would really like to get the thinking skill done for them, and then we'll see where we go after that. Guess what? My date with Tane went very well. Congrats, that's so good. Sorry, we just got Pip to level 2 of potty, which is so good. We're not far off for Miss Faye either. She won't get it right now. She's still gonna need one more potty attempt, I think. Lift head milestone for Miss Nyx. Very good. Immediately, that is huge. Fantastic news. Okay, so we got Miss Faye to 83% of potty level 1, but 84, it's still going. She's about to finish this thing. Okay, 84. So we're 16% away from level 2. That is fantastic. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. How long do we have? 13 minutes left on this. Oh my God, we can't even cook. We can't do anything. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no, I did not foresee this being an issue having a fairy. I had no idea that having a fairy toddler was going to cause this issue, and this is a big bad issue. Oh boy, Lily's got her work cut out for her with this toddlerino. Oh boy. She can't even cook the grilled cheese. It's because it's broken, but then I can't fix it yet. It's just going to immediately break again. Oh boy. Anyway, it's all good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get Casper upstairs and I'm going to get him to make a candle. I'm going to do a dipped candle. Let's just do a normal dipped candle. We'll make one in all of the colors, I reckon, but we'll just do a normal one that is not dyed at the moment. See how you go with that, my guy. I am keeping a hawk eye on this moodlet. It should be going away right now. Thank you. Okay, Lily, I really need you to repair the stove. Okay, just repair the stove. All right, there's some things that I can leave broken, but I cannot leave the fridge broken or the stove broken because we've got food in there that's going to expire. I need to cook breakfast for the toddlerinos. Oh boy, I had no idea this was going to be an issue that I was going to face today. Oh, this is the fabrication skill. I completely blanked on thinking that it was the candle making skill was its own skill like the cross stitching was, but it's the fabrication skill. Well, that's totally fine. So Casper Platt is beginning his journey into the world of fabrication. Creating objects on the fabricator or crafting candles at the candle making table will increase his fabrication skill. Improve his fabrication skill to unlock more objects and candle types. So we're going to focus on candles specifically, my guy. Nyx has just had a blowout, but also she's tired, so I'm going to put her down for a nap. Lily's got an emergency with all of the broken stuff at the moment. It means that we're going to have lots of things that can be recycled through the fabricator, because I think Casper can use I've got one in his inventory at the moment, a trash pile. I think he can use them. He can use trash piles to recycle, so we're just going to gain all of the trash piles, all right? It's going to be good. Hey. Did you know that 72% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, some Sims 4 build videos, and even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Oh, the TV's even broken. Oh boy. Oh geez. Okay, it's fine. Casper's finished making a candle. I saw. Hold on. Let me have a look at that really quickly. He finished making a candle. Look at that. We can list it on Plopsy. And we may as well list it on Plopsy. We'll see how many of these we can sell. Let's make another dipped candle. We'll make a black one. A noir dipped candle. Let's do it. Right, I have 4 trash piles for Casper to recycle, and he's going to need to. There we go, my guy. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. 147 to 117. We're not going to need bits and pieces for a while now. We have done a sky dipped candle. Let's do a sage dipped candle now. Fantastic. All right, Miss Nyx is awake and really needs to have a bath and be fed, and then we can get back onto some more tummy time with her. I am also trying desperately to get to thinking level 3 for both Faye and Pip, but it's proving to be a little bit of a task today. It's fine, we're getting there. Yes, it's 3 o'clock already. This day has just been filled with Lily fixing things. It's crazy, and not everything is fixed still, but it's fine. I've left everything in this bathroom broken because I figured there's really no point in fixing it. If she gets in that mood again, it's just all gonna break again, so it's fine. But we still have the microwave in the kitchen and the TV are still broken, so I gotta fix those things. But Herman as a B student, that's fantastic. I'm gonna get him to come inside. We'll get him working on his homework. Tonight I'm gonna need him to do a school project. Kind of essential so that he can become an A student tomorrow. Also getting to level 4, but that's fine because he should get into level 4 by working on this school project that we got out for him in the last episode. There we go. Faye's just got to thinking level 3, which is fantastic, my girl. I'm going to get you to come into the bedroom. I'm going to get you to just work on communication. I'm not ready for Casper to be working on movement with you yet, so just come and babble at the unicorn to work on some of your attention need. Casper's finished making a shale colored candle. We can get him to list that one on Plopsy as well. Even if they don't sell, it's fine. It's worth trying to list them on Plopsy. We'll make an amber dipped candle now. How is he going for the fabrication skill? He's nearly at level 2. And there we go, level 3 of thinking for Mr. Pip as well. Fantastic. Even though we're not going to be doing anything for Harvestfest celebrating wise, I would maybe still like to have a grand meal. So I'm going to get Lily Lilly to cook a grand meal in a moment. I'm just going to get Casper to work on making a brick dipped candle. We've only got 2 more colors and then we will have made all of the basics. Hopefully we can unlock a different candle style very soon, would be really nice. But I am going to get Lilly to come and make, maybe we'll do a turkey dinner. Fantastic, just so it's not going to be a completely bad time for Harvestfest. Or we're going to get Nyx to play with some toys while we're waiting for all of that. Oh, good. Fabrication level 2. Casper can now craft the living chair and outdoor chair on the fabricator, as well as give crafted items as gifts. Well, we're not doing that though. We're working on candles. All right, we're going to call to grand meal. Everyone is here anyway, but let's call to grand meal.
Harzini!
Harzini, Harvestfest grand meal. Just a quiet one at home tonight, thank you. All right, Lilly and Casper, I'm gonna need you both to do some potty training for the toddlerinos. I'm gonna get Lilly to come and potty train Pip, and Casper, once you finish eating your dinner, I'm gonna get you to potty train Faye, thank you. Mr. Herman, you finished your dinner. You can come and now start working carefully on that project, thank you. Oh, but I should get him into a focused mood first, would be super nice. Ponder moves, and then come and start working carefully. This potty should get Faye to level 2. Oh my goodness, Casper, are you going to throw up again? Oh my guy, I'm really sorry, but it's made him energize Creation Itch from Creation Impulse Ailment. Creation Impulse has given Casper an itch to create something, an itch so strong he can't even sleep. Crafting something will surely soothe this. So I guess Faye is just going potty on her own. So I'm going to get him back upstairs. We've got 1 more candle to make in the dipped candles. Canary dipped candle. Let's do that, my guy. All right, Mr. Pip, we got him to 35% of level 2 of potty. He's ready for bed though. Off you go, my guy. For Miss Faye, did we get her to level 2? We did, to 11% of level 2. She is ready to go off to bed as well. Thank you very much. Level 3 of mental skill for Mr. Herman. Fantastic. You've just got to gain 1 more skill, my guy. You can do it with this project. I believe in you. Beautiful. So making that candle did make that moodlet that said he wouldn't be able to sleep go away. With that being said, that's all of the dipped candles that we can do for the single dipped candles. We've got no more dyes left. A productive day though. We got to level 2 of fabrication. We're still at level 3 but nearly at level 4 of cross stitch. I do still have a large cross stitch hoop that I can use tomorrow. Hopefully we can have some of our candles get sold tomorrow, which would be nice, and then we can look at making some more candles to sell, buying some more dyes and getting some more candles to sell. Lilly is going to be staying awake a bit longer. You can see she's in the zone from her mastery perk. She's got that for another 2 hours, which means her energy isn't going to dip below this for another 2 hours. Miss Nyx has been fast asleep, so I need to get her awake. We're going to get started on doing some more tummy time overnight. So what I might do, I'm going to get Herman to finish his project. I'm going to get Lilly to work on tummy time with Nyx, and then I will catch up with you in the morning on Friday morning to see where I got everyone in time for school for Herman and just with Nyx in general. So with that being said, let's bring on Friday.
The following day.
Alright, it's 5:08 on Friday morning and I am getting Mr. Herman awake, ready for school today. Now, we did get his school project done last night. It is all finished and ready to go. And we did also get him to mental level 4, which means if we have a look here, I think his school performance has already been improved by the project. So with working hard today, he will definitely become an A student, which is exactly what I need, which means this afternoon he'll become a teenager, which means that he'll have prom tomorrow and we could actually go to prom. Oh, but that's when I'm supposed to be having my Halloween party. It's all interesting. That's a problem for me next episode, okay? It's fine. And the other thing to mention about last night was working on things with Nyx. We did get her to roll over to her back, which is amazing. She's 1 step away from doing tummy time on her own, and I believe she'll be really close to getting that. Fantastic. Good morning, Mr. Pip. He is awake. We're going to get him having some breakfast. I would love to work on some movement with him today. With one of them at least, just because I'm worried that we're going to be, as per usual, waiting on the potty and the movement. Oh, she's got it again. She's got it again. She's got it again. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Oh, jeez. Sometimes when waking up, toddler and children fairies may wake up with an emotional struggles moodlet, which will occasionally cause the little one to break objects around them. So basically, we're stuck for it. And it's not even just with toddlers. It's when she's a child as well. Everything is just going to be breaking. Okay, it's fine. I may as well just keep the TV broken because it's going to break again in a minute anyway. Once Miss Faye comes through on her warpath, it's fine. Well, so far so good. Nothing's broken in here yet except for the microwave, but that was already broken. I didn't fix it yesterday, but so far nothing else is broken. Please, I just need you to not break everything again. That would be really nice. Oh no, there it all goes again. Oh gosh, oh geez, oh my goodness. I have to repair the fridge because we've got food in there that's going to spoil if I don't. So Lily, please put Nyx down for just a second and come and fix the fridge, please. At least Casper's gonna have lots of trash piles to recycle for his bits and pieces. So I guess it's kind of fortunate, even though it's really unfortunate, but it's fine. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed! Uncomfortable Angel would like to purchase dipped candle on Plopsy. Yay, your first sale, Casper. That's so good. Halloween starts tomorrow. I know, I'm excited. And speaking of which, an update on Miss Lily. She is third trimester in 2 hours, which means it will be tomorrow around 11:30, 12 o'clock-ish that we go into labor with this baby, okay? And then I'm going to have a Halloween party immediately next episode, and then maybe have prom happen for Mr. Herman after the Halloween party. Okay, it's a thing. I really want to be actively going to prom as much as we possibly can. Pip's just got to communication level 3, which is perfect, exactly what I needed, but also I need to work on some movement stuff. There's so much. I literally have so much that I have to do right now. Okay, right now there is so much that I have to do and it's crazy and I don't have enough time to do it all. And it's stressing me out just a little bit. We've just got roll over to tummy milestone for Nyx though, which means she can do tummy time on her own, which is so good. That's very good. It's very, very good. Okay, Faye's also just got to communication level 3, which is fabulous. I'm going to get her to go and play inside the I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it went outside. Why did it do that? It just, oh boy, do not do that. Look, I just need the non-glitchy things like that to happen, okay? Like, I don't need glitchies. I don't need them. I've already got a lot more on my plate with Faye than I thought I did. I just need to get her aged up into a child. Not that it's even going to get better as a child. Like, not that it's even going to get better as a child, but now I'm like, I need her to become a teenager as quickly as possible, right? Ooh, all of Lillian's efforts are coalescing into a mastery perk, Mental Aura. If Lillian continues, she'll be able to channel her experience into an aura that helps nearby Sims build mental skills. Okay, sure, why not? We have just got to level 8 of the handiness skill because of how much fixing she's had to do in the last 24 hours. Also, we've got more mail. I haven't even got the mail from yesterday yet. This is what I mean when I say I've got so much to do right now and not enough time to do any of it. I'm slowly working my way through the list. Slowly. Alright, we can do one more play for Mr. Pip, and then after one more pay- oh my god, so someone else wants to buy another candle. Freddy Pizza Dude, thank you Freddy Pizza Dude. I've still got to sell the other one. So many things need to be done right now, one thing at a time. Lily's gonna go and get the mail. Ooh, look at all of this good stuff. We got a letter from an adoring fan. We'll start with that one first, I think. It says, anxiety is just a word. Don't let it control you as a person. Keep being an inspiration. Well, anxiety, it is a word, but it's not just a word, okay? Thanks, though. I guess. Alright, let's sell the things though. Let's sell all of these things that we can sell. We will sell them all. Thank you. That's it. 3,290 simoleons. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, look at this. 16,998 simoleons. So good. Okay, look, Casper can do another play, but I'm going to leave it for Pip. I'm going to see what he can gain just toddling around the house on his own. So I'm going to switch places. I'm going to get Pip inside playing inside the imagination play tent, and we're going to get Casper working on some movement with Miss Faye. Would be so good. Oh, Casper though, please. The white dipped candle we're going to ship on Plopsy for 71, and then this shale dipped candle for 64 we're gonna ship. Hell yes, we're gonna sell our candles on Plopsy. So good. There we go. Herman is an A student. I knew there was something that I was forgetting. I was going through my list. It's like, okay, I've sold the candles. I've got the mail. I've still got to give a bath to Miss Nyx, who is having a nap, but she can have a nap for a little bit longer. And I'm going through my list. And I'm like, there's something that I'm forgetting. It's that Herman was becoming an A student and that we've got to give him a birthday party right now. Actually, that's what I was forgetting. So, all right, we are going to have a birthday party for a birthday sim, Mr. Herman Platt. And we are going to invite guests, not his dad, because we've already talked about how Seth is living an isolated life. He does not want to be a part of it, and that's totally fine. So we are going to invite Jazmine, Helena, and Jeff. We're going to invite Mr. Felix. We'll invite Dylan Silversweater, Todd and Riley and Prince. And that's it for now, okay? That is it for now. There we go. Pip's just got to Imagination level 3, which is so good. I could probably get him either wandering to work on the movement skill or going potty. I think I might get him to have a... Oh no, I might get him wandering, see if we can finish the movement skill, just because he's going to gain the potty quicker if he's taught by someone. So after this birthday party, I know this is like another list that I'm making of things I still need to do, right? After this birthday party, we're going to get Casper to potty train him, and maybe I can even get Faye watching that, because her bladder and her hunger need go down slower because she's a fairy, so she's not going to need to go potty as often. So her watching going potty is going to help catch her up a little bit, because she is pretty far behind in her potty compared to Mr. Pip.
12 seconds later.
Alright, we've got a few people here. Jazmine and Jeff are here. A few of the elderly siblings are here. Oh my god, Faye has just got to level 3 of Imagination, which is great as well. I'm also going to get her to work on just going for a wander, and because she's in an energized mood for another 2 hours, it should gain the movement skill faster for her. But Mr. Herman, the time has come for you, my guy. Come around here and we'll get you to blow out your candles, alright? Alright, happy birthday, Herman. Yay, Herman! So good! So there we go. Mr. Herman has aged up into a teenager. Fantastic. Now, if I go into nature, we do have the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, and I think that would just make sense for him, right? Outdoor enthusiasts want to experience everything nature has to offer. That just makes sense for him. What is the one next to it though? Hold on. Nature nomad. This sim embraces natural living. Okay, so that's not quite his vibe. It's almost his vibe, but it's not. Outdoor enthusiast is what I'm going to go for his aspiration for his teen life, and also I will continue it on into his adult life as well. We already have him loving the outdoors. I just want to see if there's any other traits that I can think of. I mean, maybe I could make him a loner if he's the child of the hermit and the hermit would prefer to be alone. Maybe I could make him a loner. So I'll do that, and then for his last trait that he'll get as a young adult, we'll randomize it, okay? Because there was nothing else that I could see that I could really think would suit him. So that is Mr. Herman, all aged up. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. That is the birthday party over right now, because I've still got so much to do today, okay? Before this day ends. It's all good. Let's just get this in the fridge. We do in fact have Malcolm Landgrab has come over and being like, hey, do I hear things that are broken? Yes, things are broken, and they just kind of need to stay that way so I don't have to fix them over and over and over and over again. Right now, I need to give Herman a makeover. So I'm going to do that, and I will see you once that makeover is complete.
5 minutes later.
Alright, you guys, here we have Herman in his everyday wear. I have literally never seen this outfit before. It comes with outdoor retreat. Seriously, my mind is blown. I have never seen it, and it gives me the vibe that I kind of want for him. It looks like he may have made these clothes himself or has done like repairs on these clothes himself, and that's what like the hermit would do, right? So then for his formal wear, I decided to go with this outfit from Cottage Living, okay? Because it gives me that cottagecore kind of vibe as well. It's not looking rough or patched in any kind of way, but I could just picture the hermit looking like this for a formal event if he were going to go to one, okay? So that's what I went with for his formal wear. For his athletic wear, I've just got this top that has like thumb holes and stuff. It looks very sporty. It's from Outdoor Retreat, and then these shorts that look like they could be like rock climbing shorts. It makes it look like it's a utility item. That's the other vibe I was thinking. For his sleepwear, I've got very cottage with these pajama pants. For his party wear, I didn't really know what to go with, although maybe I could go with like this from like Cottage Living. Just dress it up a little bit, but it still looks a little bit rough and a little bit old, worn out a little bit is very much the vibe like I've mentioned. For his swimwear, I didn't know what to go with. These are the little bottoms that came with the Nature's Calling event. So I went with them for him. For his hot weather wear, I've got this tank top, which is from Outdoor Retreat. And again, just some like cargo shorts. They look like you could fit a whole heap of stuff in the pockets, and that was the vibe. For his cold weather wear, I've got this outfit. This jumper is from Outdoor Retreat. And then these pants are from Eco Lifestyle. And it clearly just looks like it's patches of different things sewn together to make these pants, okay? That's very much the vibe. So he's a little bit hodgepodge, but in like a hermity kind of way is the vibe. So that is Mr. Herman, and now a teenager. I need to get the toddlerinos to level 3 of movement if I can today. Would be super huge. I need to get Nyx awake and bathed because she has been stinky for hours. Those are the things on the list. So with that being said, let's get them started. Mr. Herman doesn't even have to stress too much. I could work on the herbalism skill for him now. I could get a skill book. I would rather him just get his homework done for tonight though, and then we'll see how we go. So we'll get him sorting his needs out, getting his homework done. Pip has just got to movement level 3. Huge, Pip. Wow. So having a look at Pip, level 3 of everything except for potty. I'm not gonna push for it to happen tonight, because if it's not tonight, it's very likely it could be very early tomorrow morning. That could be very good, but I desperately need Miss Faye to catch up. She's not terribly far off herself though in the movement, but the potty, she really, really is. So I need to be making the most of that with her. Mr. Casper, I need you to come and enact your part of the plan, please. I need you to come and potty train Mr. Pip. How you going, Miss Lilly? Okay, you're done there. Nyx is awake right now. She is hungry. She needs to have a bath. We need to get her back to working on tummy time on her own. Okay, so Mr. Pip had a really quick potty. He got up to 69%. It's okay. With a couple of potties tomorrow, we'll get there for him. I'm not as concerned about him, quite honestly. I am more concerned about Miss Faye. So she is at 84% of movement level 2. I'm kind of just want to get her to level 3 of movement. So I think Casper should be right to play with her once more. She should just need one more play, and then we'll do a potty with her before bed and see how we go, because as it is, she's now at 39% of level 2 of potty. So it's definitely going to take longer for her. Okay, Casper, while you've got a second, you've got 3 hours on this creation itch. I am thinking that I would like you to come upstairs and make some more candles. So what candles do we have left? I mean, we need just a normal candle, just a normal dipped candle, and then the white one as well to go on Plopsy. Herman has just finished his homework for the night. I think I am going to get him a herbalism book so we can get started on the herbalism skill. But then when we go camping, probably on Sunday, we will then be able to do herbalism in person as well. But I would just like to get started on the herbalism skill for him. And there we go. Herbalism Volume 1. Let's get brewing. Let's get that book. Thank you. And get started reading that, my guy. Creep milestone from Miss Nyx. That is fantastic news. If I could just get her to sit up before going to bed tonight, that would be so good. Okay, a pretty decent potty for Miss Faye. We got her up to 59% of level 2. Okay, so we've just got to spam that in the morning. She's going to head off to bed though. Lily is also going to head off to bed because she's exhausted. So I'm actually getting Casper to come downstairs and see if we can get Miss Nyx up to sitting up on her own. Because if we can do that, then that means we've just got to do 3 attempts of crawling in the morning, and we could age her up into a toddler. Oh, it could be a really massive morning, like a really massive day. Please tell me she's getting it straight away. That would be amazing. So freaking good. Yes, Nyx. Sit-up milestone for Nyx is absolutely huge. All right, Casper, we can put her to bed. And with that being said, I'm actually going to get everyone going off to bed right now. So I will see you tomorrow, Saturday. It's going to be a very busy morning. As a matter of fact, Saturday is just going to be a very busy day. Part of it's going to be happening in this episode. Part of it's going to be happening in the next episode. A lot is happening tomorrow. So with that being said, let's bring on Saturday.
Early the next morning.
It is 4:47 a.m. Lilly was ready to get up to go to the toilet anyway, and I'm just going to keep her up because she's pretty much energized. Also, so much is going to be happening today. I kind of just need to get started on it all very early. So we are going to get Nyx up in a minute once she is a little bit more energized, get her fed and get started on the 3 attempts of crawling with her because that's all that's left. Mr. Casper can wake up now though. We have another person wanting to buy a candle. Let me just go through all of those notifications. We've got Starlight Shore's Sweetie would like to buy this candle, and then we also got the responses from Uncomfortable Angel who says, I got your package, thank you, the item is exactly as it was described. And then Freddy Pizza Dude says, thanks for the package, is it just me or is this dipped candle a really comfortable footstool? However you want to use it, Freddy Pizza Dude, seriously, just thank you for buying it. So I'm probably going to need both Herman's help and Casper's help with the toddlerinos today in making sure that they get their potty done super early so that we can age them and Nyx up before Lilly goes into labor. We are on a race against the clock for Lilly going into labor. So a big morning. Okay, well, 6 o'clock a.m. it is Halloween. Now, like I said last episode, we're going to be using Halloween to celebrate for the Platt family Halloween. So we're going to be giving birth to this baby in probably about 5.5 hours before we give birth to this baby. I have to age up the toddlers and Miss Nyx into their respective next ages because next episode we're gonna immediately go into having a Halloween celebration, and then Herman's probably gonna go to prom, and then we're gonna go camping. So I'm not gonna have time next episode to give them their birthday party. So that's why we are having such a busy morning this morning, okay? We need to get it all happening. Miss Nyx is awake. Mr. Pip is awake. And you know what? I'm just gonna get... Oh, God. I'm scared to get her awake. Far out. Oh, my God. Everything's gonna be broken again. Everything is going to be broken again. I just love, by the way, how it says sometimes when waking up. Well, so far it's been every time for me. So thanks for that. Anyway, it's fine. Just more stuff is gonna break. Okay, I am preparing myself mentally for that to happen. Although, technically, her hunger and her bladder go down slower. So she doesn't really even need to eat. She doesn't need to leave this room, okay? She doesn't need to leave this room for 4 hours while she's got that moodlet, okay? Because I just don't think that I can handle 3 days in a row of my full kitchen being broken. But what I can do is get started on feeding Miss Nyx, getting her nappy changed, and getting her to start practicing crawling. Let's do it. Got about 4 hours, I reckon, until we go into labor. We've got to do 3 attempts in 4 hours and also have a birthday party in that time as well. Okay. All right. How do we go for Miss Faye? Is she any kind of close? She's at 78%. Okay. It's going well. All right. At 8 o'clock a.m., we're going into first attempt. I am nervous. If she gets tired, we're just going to have to keep going and hope that she's not going to pass out or something. All right. Miss Faye has got 5% left. Okay. It's going very well. Let's just get that for Miss Faye, please. Okay, we've already done attempt number 1 for Miss Nyx. Okay, let's go back in for attempt number 2 then, please. Faye's just got to level 3 of potty. Fantastic. She was the one I was concerned about, and she's all done, as we can see here. Fantastic, Miss Faye. And her angry mood is gone. It's all good. I'm going to get you to go and have some breakfast now, my love. Now that I know that you're not going to actually break my fridge. Go and have some breakfast. You've got time to do that, all right? All right, for Mr. Pip, we've just finished that big potty. He's got 9%. Casper, can we please get that going for Mr. Pip? Did you see that? Lilly kind of glitched out of that. I don't know if this is counting. I think that's what happened before. She glitched out of it, but I'm just going to take that as being attempt number 2, and we're going to try it for a 3rd practice crawling and hope that this is going to be freaking it. It's just that the first time I was thinking that it was very quick. Pip has just made it to potty level 3, but I think someone else has just passed away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's find out who has passed away. Addie. Oh, well, I had a feeling that one was coming. We had Addie live a little bit longer because she did have a baby. So, oh, that's really sad though. I loved Addie so much. But she was elderly, so we got to have her for a really long time because she was pregnant and then she was elderly as well. So with that being said, rest in peace, Addie. I really need this to be attempt number 3 right now. You really need to do this for me, please, Nyx. Please, Nyx. Please, Nyx. Please, Nyx. Please. Oh my god, Nyx, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, so good. There we go. Crawl milestone for Miss Nyx is amazing. So with that being said, we need to get this birthday party happening, okay? We really do. We are not flashing yet, but it should be about an hour and a half. All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday Sims Pip, Faye, and Nyx. Very good. We're inviting guests, which include Mr. Lyric Sparks. We can't invite the Night Wraith, but that's totally fine because we will just invite some more of the elderly siblings. So Helena, we'll invite Jazmine and Jeff. We're going to invite Todd and Riley and Prince. We're going to invite Andy because I noticed that Andy was elderly as well. So there we go. Mr. Felix as well, and Mr. Dylan Silver Sweater. So with that being said, let's get that birthday party happening. We are on a race against the clock, okay? We sure are. Now, this is what I was talking about. Nyx is tired. We need to age her up, like, now. And technically we can because we don't have a parent coming for her. Oh, God, about 45 minutes, I reckon, but the pacifier is not flashing yet. We can have 3 birthdays in 45 minutes. Maybe not, but it'll be close, okay? We're going to help blow out candles for Miss Nyx. Alright, happy birthday, Nyx. I am so sorry that you're stinky, my girl, but I just didn't have time to change your nappy again. Sorry, but it's all good. Miss Nyx has aged up into a toddlerino, so let's find out what her toddler trait is going to be. Independent. Oh my gosh, so good. Thank you, Miss Nyx. She can go to the bathroom, to the potty on her own immediately, and that is amazing. It is now 11:05. I reckon this pacifier is going to start flashing any second now. With that being said, happy birthday, Faye. Yay, Faye! Very good. And there we go. Faye has aged up into a child. So we're going to randomize to see what her child aspiration is going to be. So here we are on James Turner's Sims 4 random trait generator. We are going to generate for a child sim, and we're going to generate and we're going to use only the aspiration, which is going to be artistic prodigy for Miss Faye. So in creativity and artistic prodigy, and then for her first trait, I think it just kind of makes sense to have her be mystical. Can she even be mystical at this age, or will I have to wait? I think I'll have to wait, okay? So once she becomes a teenager, mystical, because it makes sense, right? So also thinking ahead to the child of the fairy, let's just look at what the child of the fairy is required to do before they leave the house, okay? So they're going to need to gain the apothecary skill, the gardening skill, and they're also going to need to craft 5 emotion potions, all right? So gardening skill makes me think maybe loving the outdoors. I know we've just done that for Herman, but it also just kind of makes sense here, right? So if we go loves the outdoors and we go with mystical when she becomes a teenager, and then maybe I can randomize her third trait as a young adult. So we're going to go with that, love the outdoors for her. Lily's just gone into labor, my girl. I know, but you can hold on. You can do it. Happy birthday, Pip. Yay, Pip. Very good, Pip. So with that being said, we're again going to randomize what Pip's childhood trait is going to be. So we're going to generate once again here, and it's going to be a whiz kid. Fantastic. In mental and whiz kid, and I could technically do the same thing. So here's the thing. Pip is a human. Pip isn't actually a fairy. So Pip doesn't actually have to do the requirements that the fairy does. But what I did when we had Coral, who was a human and was the sibling of a mermaid, is I did one of the skills that was required for the mermaid, and then I picked another random skill for her, and I would like to do the same thing for Pip. So for Pip, I'm thinking that maybe we could do the gardening skill for him. Maybe not though. Hold on a second. I just need to look ahead. Okay, well, yeah, we could do the gardening skill because I was looking ahead at the plant sim, the child of the plant sim, considering we're going into labor with that child right now. But the child of the plant sim is going to need to gain the herbalism and the wellness skill. It's interesting that it's the herbalism skill and not the gardening skill for that. But I didn't make those rules, so that's totally fine. So we could get Pip to work on gardening, and then I could choose another skill for Pip to work on. But I think I am also going to give him the love outdoors trait for his child life. That's all. So with that being said, this birthday party is over right now. And I'm just thinking, I know Lily is in labor. Okay, I know she's in labor, but I would really just like to get the makeovers done first, okay, so that I know these makeovers are done, and then we can go and give birth to the baby, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to give Faye, Pip, and Nyx their makeovers, and I will be right back once those makeovers are complete.
More moments later.
All right, you guys, here we have our Miss Faye the Fairy. Now, I wasn't originally going to go with green for her because, you know, Tinkerbell, I wasn't going to do that. But then I saw the hair that had the beautiful green highlights through it. So I'm not saying that she's going to be a green fairy forever, but for her child life, yeah, she's giving green vibes. For her sleepwear, I've got this dress that I know I use all the time, but I love it. And her hair out, because I like this hairstyle, but not for her all the time, right? I think it's very nice to have as her natural hairstyle. For her party wear, I've got this dress, which is from Dine Out of all packs, but just like the little bolero jacket with the fringing, it's giving me kind of leafy vibes. So I really like that for her party wear. For her hot weather wear, we've got this outfit, which is also from Enchanted by Nature. Pink and purple vibes though, giving fairy. And then for her cold weather wear, I've got this dress, which is a conversion from high school years, teenagers down to kids. And I love the vibe. I love the butterflies, super pretty. So also something to mention, I have given her the Elfish pointy ears, which is an interesting thing, right? I click on the ears. Hold on. You can see that I've got all of the pointed ears, but if I try to use them, it doesn't actually point the ears. So what's the go with that? That's weird. So that's why I gave her my custom content ears. Maybe when she's a teenager, I'll be able to give her the fully pointed ears. I don't know. We have Mr. Pip, and he is indeed a human, but I've gone with kind of green vibes for him, just because, again, I kind of want to lean into more of an elf side to him. I love this haircut with the intricate detailing. Super nice. And then we've got this like plant themed green outfit for him. I have also done the same thing with his ears. You'll see they are the pointed custom content ears that I'm using, because the same thing happened with Mr. Pip when I tried to use the pointed elf ears, but it's fine. Moving on to his sleepwear, we've got just this green vibe for him. Green is once again his color. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. This is his party wear. This top from Enchanted by Nature. In this swatch, we do use it again for his hot weather wear, just in a different green swatch. And then for his cold weather wear, I've got this vibe again, just very green for Mr. Pip. And then we do have little Miss Nyx, our little moon child. So she is again all black. I wanted it to be very dark and very contrasty because her skin is this ashen. I wanted it to be such a high contrast to really encapsulate all elements of the night, from the darkness to the light that comes from the moon. That's exactly what I wanted to go with for Miss Nyx. So that is her everyday wear. And for her sleepwear, we've then got this little black and white striped outfit. Very cute for little Miss Nyx. All right, so Lily has been waiting so patiently. The time has come though. Let us have baby at the hospital. Let's join her. I don't think that we can take Spruce Almighty with us to the hospital. It doesn't look like it. No, that's super interesting. So Spruce Almighty is going to be another one of those ones that we can't invite to birthday parties even. But let's go and have this baby at the hospital, Miss Lily. Very exciting. All right. Hello, Dr. Rick Vic. There you are. And our sister Naomi is on the front desk. Let's check in, okay? Let's get this happening. All right. Lily is doing the waddle. So with that being said, we have 2 vacancies in this house, but I don't have ley line on for the lot trait, so I think it will be one child. We are a mixed bag. We've got 3 boys and 3 girls, so I don't know what we're gonna have today, but regardless, I have 2 pretty good names, so I'll be happy either way, whether we have a boy or a girl. I'm super stoked with the names that I've got picked out. So with that being said, let's find out what we're having today for the child of the plant sim. It's a baby girl. Oh, that's so good. Like I said, I love both the names that I had picked out. I'm going to tell you the name that I had for a boy as well, but I will just tell you the name that we're going to have for our baby girl, the child of the plant sim, is Ivy. It just kind of makes sense. Ivy is a plant. So on the other hand, if we had a baby boy, I would have called him Fern. I really liked that name for a baby boy as well, but super stoked that we've had a baby girl, Ivy, the child of the plant sim. So there we go. Welcome to the family, baby Ivy. Now, interestingly enough, she is not green yet. She will be eventually, but she's not right now. But welcome to the family, Miss Ivy. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. So much aging up happened in this video, and so much just happened in general. Like the stress of Faye being a toddler and breaking everything and knowing that I've still got to endure that with her as a child, that was crazy and unexpected, but we did still accomplish so much, and it was a very busy episode, and next episode will be just as busy. Next episode is going to be the annual Platt Family episode for Halloween. The next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge will be coming out on the 30th of October, just in time for Halloween. So we're going to be getting pregnant with another baby, and I'm super excited for the next one as well. So actually, you know what? I'm not going to tell you who we're going to have the Halloween baby with, but think about it. You'll probably be able to put it together with who we have left on the list. So if you would like to see more of me, including the Halloween episode of the Occult Baby Challenge or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and the Platt family will see you on the 30th of October. Bye!